How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel Make Money Trucking. So I wanted to go over another repair and a fix I had to do on this truck. So I had a clutch go out on my 2015 Freightliner Coronado behind me. So this sucks with the dirt roads out here. It's all mostly off-road. I actually broke a spring on the clutch. So the clutch itself didn't wear out, and I just got the truck. This was about a few months after I started running the truck, so I didn't really know the condition of anything. The clutch was still good, but the spring kind of blew out from the dirt roads. So I'm going to go over what that cost, what the clutch cost for this truck, and the labor involved. Obviously I can't do that myself out here on wet, dirt and snow. So I had a shop do it, and unfortunately I've been making a lot of videos lately about how the parts prices are going astronomical, and so this may be prior to these parts going up in price. But to buy a clutch kit from these trucks, this is an 18-speed Eaton, and I bought the 2050 heavy duty clutch. So that kit runs from about $900 to $1,200 roughly for the clutch kit. Also, we had some other miscellaneous stuff that we threw in there just because we were in that area. Now my truck has a PTO and a wet kit on it, so that does constitute a little bit more labor costs. I think roughly they were estimating online about 10 to 15 hours of labor. So roughly mine was upwards of 12 to 15 hours of labor range, just because of the PTO and the shop I had did it. They kind of had an older guy in there working on the truck, so I think he took a bit longer than usual. I don't feel like I got screwed too bad, but I got a fairly decent deal. So all in, to do a clutch on a semi truck, or my truck in specifically, out the door is about $2,800. So roughly about $1,200 in parts, and then another 15-ish $100 in labor. Like I said, they charged me, I don't remember what the exact labor charge was. There's a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff in there that they had to, they ended up changing out and whatnot. And they said they had a little bit of extra trouble getting the truck, getting the tranny out, just because the PTO and all that stuff gave them a little bit of trouble. So yeah, it's about $2,800, and it was about $1,200 in parts. So minus $2,800, minus $1,200, that's roughly $1,600 in labor. I think it came out to anywhere between 10 or 15 hours of labor. So that's what you got to be looking at when you're looking at doing a clutch in your semi truck. Back in the day, I feel like it was a little bit cheaper. It was about $2,200. It's actually around $2,000 to $2,500 about max I used to pay to have a clutch done in a truck. I usually don't go through clutches that much. Honestly, when I had company drivers, that's who went through clutches a lot. In my own personal trucks I've driven, mostly, I've really only placed 1 or 2 clutches in the span of like 7 or 8 years. I tend to not use a clutch if I can help it, so I don't really go through them a whole lot. But yeah, with these parts going up and whatnot, these prices may not be relevant, because like I said, everything's going up 50% to 100%. A part that was $140 is now $240. So with that being said, that clutch kit that was anywhere from $900 to $1,200, depending on where you get it from, might have jumped up to $1,500. It's horrendous out there right now. All you guys who are looking at becoming owner operators, or are currently ones, and things aren't going as well as you'd like to hope, you got to keep that in mind, that things are just getting worse with parts. And also, a lot of the shops' labor rates are going up as well. Shops that were $150 an hour are going up to $180 an hour. I think the shop I used out here was roughly what was it, like $120 an hour, which isn't too horribly bad. A lot of independent shops will do it for like $95 to $100 an hour, so not too bad. If you can get a labor rate between $100 and $120 an hour, that's pretty good. But also recognize you get what you pay for. And I had that problem with one of the shops I was using. I should have went to a shop that I knew better down closer to Colorado than using a shop way up here. That kind of bit me in the butt a little bit, but that's all good. You live, you learn. Sometimes you got to give them a trial to see how they are, to know if that's a place you're not going to go back to. But yeah, guys, I just want to share how much it costs to do a clutch on your semi truck. Obviously, having a shop do it. This truck was about $2,800, took about 2 days to get done. And yeah, so that's about what you're looking at. I'd say general price should be about $2,200 to $3,000, depending on how difficult your truck is to work on and whatnot. But all right, as usual, guys, hopefully you found this informative, and I will catch, it's freezing out here. It's like 10 degrees currently. So I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.